Hello, cutie. Hello. Well, I believe it's just about time that we fucking played a video game, isn't it? These saves are basically the same. I don't know which one to do. This one. Maybe an actual bunny form. Ha 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 ha. No, I will never be a bunny. I have too many fucking bug parts and pieces of garbage stuck in me. Let's go over here so you can see the video game. Isn't that right? We'd like to be able to do that, wouldn't we? There we go. There we go. Turn this up a little and turn that on. Haha! It's like I know what I'm doing! It's really too loud though. Turn it down a little. Actually, why don't you tell me? How are my volume levels? Am I drowning people in sounds made by my face and voice? Seems fine to me. Okay, well I guess we'll see when people start talking, won't we? Man, I gotta piss already. But we'll do a little before I run away. Oh yeah, right. We only have the 1 health. Because we're on that. Or I do it now. No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm not. It's not like a fiery need or anything. It's like I can delay for a bit. For just a bit. The music at the beginning seemed. Oh, hold on. Seemed to overpower you, but now everything's. Oh, my little custom music. I see. Yeah, I had that turned up way too loud because I was like, I don't know how long this is gonna take, so I'll just put the music up. And then I guess I just forgot to fucking fix it. Boop, boop. Dun, dun, dun. Hold on. It's occurring to me that I don't have my funny stream manager thing up. Here we go. I know what I'm doing. I've been doing this for months. Because I'm cool. I think it's been like a month. Whatever. Anyway. Disco time. What do we need to do again? Let's look at our funny book. Open the trash container. Right, we have to get the key. Track down the gun, the badge. Pay for the damages to the hotel. Find out who called. And inspect the body. We got the ammonia, so now we can go back and take a look at the corpse. But first, since we're going out there anyway, we might as well get the key while we're here. Guard, hello!
Can I help you?
Goodbye. Wait, did I get the key already? Close items. Items? Interact? Let's try that one more time. Let's try that one more time. Guard! Once more with feeling.
Can I help you?
It's about the money I owe you.
Yes. Have you got it?
Actually, let's talk about something else.
Like what? I was rarely enjoying talking about the money you owe me.
Shut up, Guard. Let's go. Apparently not. Apparently, we must have already acquired the key. Which is good. Because going to the garbage and getting what's in the garbage is very good and important. I would almost say more important than looking at the body is finding what's in the garbage. Not to hype it up or anything. There's Kuno. Everybody's favorite. Let's just briskly ignore Kuna.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags.
Let's get that open.
With a well-oiled crack, the lock pops open. It should now be possible to simply raise the lid. Don't. Maybe you shouldn't. Maybe you shouldn't. Of course you should. This is your time to shine, Hobocop. Dive into that dumpster for extra content.
I'm realizing, looking at my lack of buttons here, that I actually forgot to turn the Twitch integration on. Put that back on. No peeking. No peeking. No peeking. No peeking. Spooky! Hello, Spooky! I'm going to turn the game's visuals off. I'm going to go over here for a second. Just for a moment, because I'm realizing that I forgot to, like I said, I forgot to turn Twitch integration on. So I'm going to need to do that. Because it's in the title. I can't not have Twitch integration. Although that would be funny. Right? That would be a funny way to do it. Like, I fucking pranked you! There's no integration. Figure. That's the secret code. They give me a secret code and then I put it in the video game. Connect! Connected server. Connection established. Moving on. My stream fucking crashed. Dark Souls Streamlabs and VTube Studio. That's a lot of shit to all just go down at once. Hold on, let me open it so that I can see the chat better. VTube Studio all died, so I started back up for like 9 minutes to beat the boss where I was at. And then what happened, Spooky? Tell us more about this engaging tale. My goodness, I'm very, like, twitchy today. Lighting okay? What's wrong? What the fuck's wrong with my setup? I ended because I'm hungry for ass. That's understandable. I'm sorry, by the way, the microphone's in the camera, so that probably just sounded horrible. Because I was fiddling with it. I'm sorry, we'll go back to the game. I'm very fiddly. I'm very anxious with my tools. I like to touch things and make sure everything's just so. Don't bite people in the ass. Don't do that. That's not gonna get you anywhere cool. You're gonna get in trouble. Spooky, I set my alerts up. You do not mind? Yeah. Eat spoons is this. Come on. Chop. That's a good sound effect. I'm a big fan. Speaking of things I'm a fan of, actually, while I'm fucking around, why don't I go get a cool asset? Because I'm very happy about it. I'm very happy about this thing that I was given. Actually, getting it from Twitter would be better. Yeah. Has your hunger been sated, Spooky? You degenerate? You fuck? So you people that follow me on my funny Twitter might have seen one of these, but there were actually two that got me. So now I'm gonna bring this one up here on screen. Yes, make a new one. Find the file. Should I have set this up beforehand? Probably. Fuck off. Leave me alone. Look at this baby. Look at this babe. This is made by Natani. She's in our chat. It's not a horse. How does that look like a horse? That's no horse. You're a horse. I love you. The signature gets hidden when I put it down here like this. But I'm gonna make a image is existing. Image 3. He gets to live right here with me for today. He is my pet bunny, yes. He lives right here. So that I may give him kisses and he may poke my eyeball. I'll put you right there, actually. That's probably a better place. Someone's gonna come in and be like, who are you collaborating with? Who's this in your picture? And I'm gonna be like, I don't know. Oh no, that covers my face too much. Covers my face too much. Here. No. Am I being too fussy? Perhaps. But I love this picture. It is a good picture. No, don't poke my eyeball with your dick. Please. He will live right here. He'll live right there. That's a good place. There's nothing too important that's covered. There's nothing too unimportant that... There was no... I didn't have anything planned for that statement. But I've made it, and now we live in that reality where I've made the statement. I was using a knife. Don't use a knife to... Don't stab me! I, like, bleed mold or something. We had this discussion earlier, me and Spoons... And Natani too, I think. I think she was there. I think it was on stream. Why would you stab me? Why is everybody trying to stab me? Whatever, we're gonna open the lid. You guys, you have your own little adventure. I'm gonna open the lid.
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
Get him like Caesar. Fuck you.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
Dig in, Hobocop style. Yeah.
Wow, an armistice caliber 50 knock cannon, half wrapped in paper tissues. So shiny.
What's a knock cannon?
It's a giant rifle, and it's very expensive. Not as expensive as that fat string of pearls snaking around the rotten banana peels, however.
Oh.
And it's that Cordon Electric's preamp with Electra F2 tubes. It is. That catches quite a price. We're talking 12,000, easy. Unless you're into hi-fi yourself.
I don't know what that... I'm guessing audio? I'm guessing audio, but I'll just sell it.
No, you won't. Because none of those things are real. They're not actually in there. All you see is food waste and crisp wrappings.
A cruel jest. There must be something.
All you see is a broken mug with a racist depiction of the Yellow Man frolicking in saffron.
Hi-fi is audio shit. That sounds like an amp or really high-end speaker systems. I see. An antique?
Only in its social sensibility.
Oh boy. Let's take the mug. Kim, I'm sorry. I didn't have any other options.
You've acquired an interactable item. Investigate this item further by going to the Interact tab in your inventory.
Did you all understand that? Have we all taken the tutorial agent's lesson to heart? Let's look under the boxes of carton.
You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. Some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar. You've done this before. The movements are recorded in your elbows, the methodology in your fingers. You're used to this.
Used to what? Dumpster diving?
No, searching for evidence in the trash. Good practice for dumpster diving.
Let's dive further.
A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below, and turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however.
Hold on. He wrote something big. Jessica will arrest whoever bought it for having been bad in the past. Yeah, yeah. Exactly. We will arrest you for thought crime if the thought crime is racism. That makes it okay, I promise. I'm not even kidding. I will eat any racist I find. Probably not right now, though. There's a lot. There's a couple. No, there's like two. Whatever. Anyway, in the video game, I mean. That'd be so great. It was like there are two racists. Their names are Bill and John. Alright, pick up the rags.
Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers.
Give me those.
As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air.
The victim's clothes? Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay.
Can I keep them?
Drop them in here, officer.
Oh. Alright, let's bag the
These
trousers.
are marked blue jeans. Pockets empty or empty. He wore them with a belt, too. A white belt. The loops appear stretched, but
He looks into the container.
the belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here.
Something slimy catches your eye.
Reach for it!
A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
Yeah! Yeah! That's what I liked. Here! Back
This
shirt.
is a military-type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything more?
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. Just garbage.
That's all, I think.
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force.
He's talking about Kuno. He's talking about Kuno. He wants to, he's actually saying we shouldn't talk to Kuno. Should we talk to Kuno? Chat? Vote. Oh, I'm not allowed to call a vote on this one. Yeah, we need to ask... I think someone from the Whirling Rags may have been involved, maybe?
Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash. The lid was locked, and his establishment had the key. It's just a small loose thread.
Okay.
The lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash container.
Let's search the food waste.
It's just organic waste, cold and slimy on your hands. Apple and potato peels, mostly. Unidentified sludge, and the occasional chicken bone thrown in for good measure. But hey,
Oh, I was asking if we should go talk to Kuno, because Kuno might know something about why the body's clothes were in the garbage. But Kim's like, don't do it. So I'm like, okay, I think we'll evade Kuno for as long as possible. That's all. However, I wasn't allowed to call a vote for it. I'm hoping that I wasn't allowed to call a vote for it because I just wasn't allowed to call a vote for that because it wasn't actually that important a choice. And not that because I set Twitch integration up after the stream started, that Twitch integration is just not going to work right now. I'm really hoping that's not what it is. But we'll see. I'll try again in a little bit to start a vote and we'll see if it works. Anyway, I'll reread this because it was a minute. It's just organic waste, cold and slimy on your hands. Apple and potato peels mostly. Unidentified sludge and the occasional chicken bone thrown in for good measure. But hey!
what's this?
What?
A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something.
Pick it out.
They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes, written in a man's handwriting.
Oh, the first half of that line wasn't voiced. Something larger. A clipboard. A blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but blah 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 blah.
Officer, is that your paperwork?
No, it can't be.
Yes, it is. Look. This plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form.
A miserable looking slip of paper sticks to the board.
If you don't mind me asking, how did this get in the trash?
Okay, let's try to call a vote here. There we go. How do we respond? Why was our paperwork in the trash, guys? Oh, that's it. Time's up. 100% of the vote! Holy shit! I think I didn't want to be a cop anymore, so I threw it away.
Well,
Doesn't know what to say.
lucky we found it. You should take stock of what remains, just to be sure some has not made it into the hands of the RC and Xanax. Organized crime and the like. There might have been police secrets in your notes.
Yeah! Well, I think you were the only person that voted that time, so... But yeah, you did it. Organized crime and the like. Maybe Kuno has some of our slips. You think Kuno took our paperwork? I don't know, man. Sounds like an order. I don't take those. He is a prick. You're right. Ah! Well, yes. Speak up if that happens. Since there's such a small group of us here, I'm okay with just running the vote a second time to make sure everybody gets to say something. Or everybody who wants to gets the chance to click. And I'll just, I don't know, keep a mental note of how it went. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, I'll make sure everything's good with my paperwork again.
It would also not hurt to start taking notes on the case. Now, tell me what your eagle eyes see. Or are we finished?
Some items, such as the ledger you found, are interactable. Go to your inventory and select the Interact tab to read your paperwork.
Alright, let's close the lid.
The container sounds a muffled gong.
So when am I doing an all-night stream? I'm probably not gonna. In all honesty. Maybe. Maybe I'll do an all-day stream at least. I don't think I'll do an all-night stream. I feel like staying up all night will fuck me over. Like it'll ruin me. Because staying up until like 2 a.m. has killed me the past couple times I've done it, and I've been like, man, I'm old. So maybe I'll start at like 7 a.m. and go until like fucking whatever normal bedtime is, like 9. Fragile coward. You shut up, college student. You bitch. Learning how to program shit. What are you, some kind of cool guy who knows math? The only math I know is the math I have to do for certain artistic things. And even then, I don't know how to do that math. I just look it up. I just look up. How do I... What the fuck is a pixel coordinate? How the fuck... How do I calculate this angle? And then I cry. Anyway, container sounds a muffled gong.
That's one thing off the list. I think we got it all.
And we leave. What's this? This is the logo of the municipality of Revachol. You're too focused on boobs. That is why. Hey! Shut up! I realize... I realize that I didn't need to draw what I'm drawing for you. In the state that I drew it. But don't call me out like that. Shut up. Don't do this. Virgin Titty Looker versus Chad Dick Observer. Cheerly. Yeah, whatever. Okay. So, before we do anything, we have a new skill point to use. Now we can save this just in case we need it for a roll later. I'd like to give it another chance. Spoons? Spoons, please. We can save this for later so that we can redo a check, or we can spend it on a point in a skill right now, or we can use it to unlock another slot in our thought cabinet. Also, Spooky, I don't think you were here for it, but we're becoming a feminist. Spend it? Spend it on what? Do we want another slot so we can take this Guillaume de Millon stat without any worry? Do we... What are we thinking? What are we thinking? Read your ledger and name the case. Put the clothes in the trash. Spend it on a sub to Spooky Snap. You don't have subs yet, though. Oh, hey, by the way, not to beg or anything, you can unhost as soon as you do. But if someone would like to host so that I can make sure that the fucking alert that I set up is working, we can get that sorted. But I just realized that I haven't checked it yet. And Gisbones. Oh! Well, I guess I just didn't hear it. I guess maybe I have to fucking... Maybe I have to have that window open or something to be able to hear the alert myself. Anywho. I'll definitely see it this time, because I can see my OBS screen. I do auto-host your channel. Of course I do. I have it set up to auto-host you, Spooky, other people who I don't remember. Oh! Okay, well that makes sense. You're manual hot? But you're not. You're a liar to me. You're lying to me. Fuck, you're right. That's Dog's fault, though. Dog made you hot. You're not hot. Haha. Anyway, we have a thing to look at. Or no, actually, we got... I have 42 new followers this month. That's not too bad. Just Dog turned the dial up a little. Yeah, they did, didn't they? I read the project file for that. Like the fucking like, oh, here's everything I want written down, and like it wasn't the it wasn't written that way. Yeah, Spooky doesn't even have 40. Spooky just a little bitch boy. Haha. Okay. Alright, we're going to internalize Guillaume de Mille. And I'm going to spend a skill point here. Confirm. There, so now we have another slot open when we get another thought. I have to fucking open the chat thing again because Spooky sent something way too long. I also like this archive going down. Haha, yes, he's cute. Tweeting thick thighs. And lives. Hold on. That's a bit intense. That's maybe a bit too strong, Spook. But he is a cute bitch boy. What's your excuse? Fuck. I don't know. I don't have an excuse. I just draw boobs all day. You know, that's how I spend my time. I'll crush a skull if someone needs a skull crushing. Yeah. Anyway, I believe we were playing a video game. I think. Sponge! Don't encourage them! Pictaro, draw a graphic titty. I might. Pictaro is the one that lets you get away with that, right? I think that's the one that fucking Crimbo uses. And Crimbo draws some fucking big gazongas. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, yeah. Are we all ready for me to migrate entirely to Picardo? Are we prepared? I'm gonna do it. Yes, do it. I see. Video game. What were we doing? Oh my god. 24-hour. I'm not drawing that. Unless you pay me. We'll talk about that. You pay me. You look at my commission thing, and you show me your photo ID. I don't trust you, Spooky. You might be underage. Get out of my street, child. Oh yeah, we have to look at the ledger. Alright, let's look at the ledger then, shall we? Autosave. They know. Better wear your shoes through. What does that mean? What does that mean? That, like, sent like a fucking shock of horror down my spine, and I don't know what that means. Is that the point? It's just such an ambiguous threat. It's like, oh. I would think so you can run. I see. I thought he was, like, threatening my feet somehow. Yeah. Don't leave them unattended. Or have your feet guarded. Yeah, exactly. Okay. It's enough of this bullshit. We're gonna look at our ledger. Actually, we're gonna look at this mug.
It's just a racist mug. What's there to read here?
There's quite a lot to... There's quite a lot to read into here, actually. Look at all that content.
Oh boy, here we go. What are you going to say about a broken, tossed-away mug that you dug out of the garbage?
This mug is an example of prejudice. I'm going to use it as an example of what not to do. I'm going to push this into the face of every merchant I find and yell at them. This is your inane ideology. Merchant? The mug will be useful. By denouncing it, I can earn political capital to mask my badass hustling. 3! I mean, we did take the intelligent option, which is inherently you have poor social skills by the way the tree's lined out. So it would make sense that it's like I could use this to my advantage. The mug didn't belong in the trash. It was a funny mug. Can't anyone just laugh anymore? Oh boy. Spooky says 3 too. I was gonna say, well, we'll put it to a vote anyway. But votes up. 10, 9, 8, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3 it is. This mug will be useful. By denouncing it, I can earn political capital to mask my badass hustling.
If you want to earn some change by guilting people, go for it. But if you want to earn real dough, finish the case and start getting paid again.
Man. 3, yeah. Everybody's on the same page. Alright, now let's look at our ledger.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
Urinal cleaner. Anything else?
There's a piece of toilet paper, or is it cleaning tissue? No, it's toilet paper, desperately sticking to the back of the blue plastic clipboard. It's a metaphor for you.
Damn.
Thank you, waterlogged ledger, for spelling it out for us.
It's cool. You remember already. Yeah, it's cool. We'll just keep it. Inspect the toilet paper.
It's just toilet paper, sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard. You can take it off if you want.
Leave it there. It's cool.
Way cool. It says, everyone look at me and my toilet paper covered cop ledger. I don't care. My ledger is droopy and it smells like a urinal.
He pronounces the I in urinal and it makes me nervous. I mean, I guess it makes sense. No, you do say urine. I was going to say, urine. No, you say urine. I don't know. I guess it's just like a literal tomato sort of thing. But it still is like, It hits my funny little fluffy Q-tip ears just the wrong way and it upsets me. Let's inspect the clip.
An aluminium block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers together. A regular pencil, the tip worn down to nothing, has been attached to the clip.
My foods teacher in high school said urine. Huh. That's pretty distinct. Like that? Like urine? Not like urine, where it's softer, to urine. With the stress on the I? That one just straight up feels wrong. Like, I'm willing to believe urine. Ah, I see. Alright, run your finger across the aluminum. Oh, by the way, if you look here, this is spelt the way that makes it aluminium. Assholes. They're doing this on purpose to fuck with me. I know they are. Piston diapers on your face to... What? Why? Wait. Was it... Yeah, I was still... The Australian lady, right? I see. Yeah, okay. So I was right, the Australian lady. Run your finger across the aluminum.
The surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's rectangular, sparkling with iridescence. You don't know how you didn't notice it before. Looks like an official mark, made to be low visibility outside the right circumstances. It is similar to the RCM watermark on your blazer the lieutenant mentioned. Didn't he say something about the headlights of his motor carriage? That you can read these there?
Lieutenant, is this one of those hologram watermarks you mentioned? And we point at the sticker.
What? Yes, halogen watermark used for adding information to RCM property.
Interesting. What kind of information?
It depends. Aside from an anti-counterfeiting stamp, mine has my station number and address. The information varies by date of issue.
Maybe yours will have how many cases you've solved.
Ooh. How can I read it?
Any capable light with the right wavelength will do.
You mentioned the headlights of your Kanima?
Yes, RCM vehicles have headlights tuned especially to reveal halogen watermarks.
This means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on.
That's all, thank you.
Okay.
He returns to his neatly kept notes.
While a bunch of sodden papers sag from the clipboard in your hand. It's a sorry sight.
Man. Let's browse the white papers.
They're not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol, and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages. The paper itself is checkered, with faint red lines forming short paragraphs. Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files, commit to paper." The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
What is in there? What are they about?
Work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate, due to missing pages and an odd naming convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases, undertaken, not completed, mind you.
I have to open an official case. Is there room?
There is, for precisely one more.
Ooh.
15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. The checkered grid forms a structure of passages, breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish.
I realize that we've done this on the last set of streams for this game, so I'm not rushing through it, but I'm gonna focus a little more on making sure that we wrap this up quickly. You know, just this part with the clipboard. If you're interested in seeing the complete breakdown of everything in the clipboard, actually, never mind. Now that I think about it, I can just put it to a vote. Button's right there. Checkered grid.
Once all the tasks are accomplished, the case is complete.
Commit to paper.
Sadly, the ledger only comes with an old, worn-down lead pencil. It's unfitting of this monumental event. The ledger only comes with an old, worn-down lead pencil. It will do, barely. But...
Kim, do you have a pen?
The lieutenant looks at his blue notebook. 2 fat, shiny pens hang from the binder, like large-caliber bullets on an ammo belt. He is not really saying anything, just standing there, looking at them.
Can I have one?
Know that I give this to you with resentment.
I see. Can't you just give it back? With this beauty, commit to paper.
The tasks you've completed flow out of the blue oblong pen in a brash freehand uncannily similar to the rest of the letters. The wording comes easily. It's almost robotically simple. A language developed for mental rigor and simplicity. Inspect the victim's body. Interview the cafeteria manager. It's not exactly poetry, but poetry would be out of place.
Cross out the ones you've already finished.
A satisfying slash sounds across the paper. You're done, it seems to say. And you, and you. You're a swashbuckler with that pen, Harry, and it feels good. Feels like completion. Things to be done and things already done. The composition of reality. This is an extremely useful tool for a detective of the Citizens Militia. Now all that remains is to name the case.
Lieutenant, have you by any chance named our case? So unlike a wildfire that smells like booze. Yeah, right? Lieutenant, have you named our case?
No, actually. Any ideas?
Vote. Come on. Come on now. Shit on a stick.
Yes. I have to tell you, officer, I don't appreciate ironic titles. Other officers will have to use this as reference. If it's idiot or cockfinger, they're not going to get it. They're going to think an idiot and a cockfinger were on this case. So, do you have something less funny?
Man. Vote! Hearing Kim say cock fingers, like, yeah. Who's saying do it again? my time is over. We'll do it one more time.
Ah, yes. I have to tell you, officer, I don't appreciate ironic titles. Other officers will have to use this as reference. If it's idiot or cockfinger, they're not going to get it. They're going to think an idiot and a cockfinger were on this case. So, do you have something less funny?
I was about to just click the correct answer, the one that moves on, but I don't remember if that was what was voted for otherwise. So we'll do one more vote just to be safe. And then if this one comes up with a funny one again, I'll just immediately do the other one next time. Everybody, most people are in a rush to fucking get along with it. I get it. Now that said, we do go through all of these in the VOD for the other run-through. I'll, after this stream, maybe tomorrow, but the furries are home, I know. I'll clearly label that like the other one was like a test run, and then this will be the more real run, right? You understand? The Hanged Man.
Great. That's great. That's actually what I was thinking too. The Hanged Man. Good, strong name. We have a very good name for the case now.
I'm not sure if that was meant to be patronizing. It sounded like it kind of was, wasn't it? He sounded like he was like talking to a child. Good. Yes. Good. You've done it. Now that said, yes, it is also what he was thinking. If you fuck around too long, he'll just be like, no, we're calling it the Hangman. Fuck off. Okay. Pull-out cases are weak too.
I'm going to start calling it the Hanged Man. It's good we sorted this out.
Okay, now then. There was a mention of a naming convention there.
Yes, it appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins. Yet, still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name.
What is going on in my chat? Let me open this. Pull-out games are weak too. Game, not cases. SMH, just bottom, got no worries. Who? Who are you calling a bottom? You fuck. Why does it say I went down to one viewer? You're scaring people away. You fucks. Oh, hey, I got a follow that I didn't see. Ractoony, if you're here, thank you for the follow. That may have happened before the stream started, but I'm just seeing it now in my notifications. So thank you. Me? I ain't nothing like that. No, sir. Ah, she's not here? Oh, well. That makes sense. I would too, honestly. I'd run away if I were to see this going on in the chat. They felt your power. Yeah? Spooky, please stop scaring the members of my chat away. I say this. When I was on Spoons' stream earlier, by the way, if anybody wants to be sure to fucking catch me a bit more consistently, I usually wind up cameoing on Spoons' channel every now and again. Just to fucking shoot the shit and whatever while she's playing video games. So yeah, don't be afraid to go follow her. Anyway, while I was there, I was talking about like, oh yeah, you know, reverse anal vor and shit like that. So I can't call Spooky out too much. Because, you know, I'm ruining someone else's stream when I'm on it. Okay, let's move on. Yes. Oh, it has its own word. Okay, I just like reverse anal vor as a series of words. I find it funny. Okay, yes, it appears you employ a... Yeah. Okay, let's move on.
A title, one might say even. One that draws inspiration from snoop fiction and vespertine cop show staples.
Oh my, and they're all written in capital letters too.
Yes, all caps. One is called The Next World Mural. Another, The Square Bullet Hole Murders. Another yet, The Unsolvable Case.
I saw what you're saying. I'm not reading it out and I'm not acknowledging it. We're moving on. I swear to God. You fucking people. Ah! No! Stop it! Ah! With my this right here, with my little tiny child self present in frame, you're talking about this bullshit. You are too pure for this world. Mwah! Be banished. That's what you get. That's your punishment. The cute one goes away. The Unsolvable Case.
Others appear more light-hearted. The guys on a couch in an unexpected location, and the murder at the hookah parlor. Even the rare article-free collapsing tenement. Murder features prominently throughout. It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done. Once you're done inspecting them up close.
Kim, all my cases employ a naming convention. Actually, here, I'll tell you what. This vote will dictate whether or not we just kind of rush through the clipboard part. Again, because we go through it in far more detail in the other VOD. So I'll call this vote, and if you guys just say to close the case right here, we'll just rush through to the next beat instead of going down the list properly. Vote. Nine, 8, 7. Zero. All right. Yeah, we'll just move on then. Because yeah, everybody who's here at the very least, everybody who's here who's said something so far, has probably seen this part. So we'll just I'm done inspecting these.
You don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from your nose now.
You sent me something on Discord. What did you send me on Discord? Hey. That's not nice. Who the fuck is that even supposed to be? Why would Gru, yeah. Grududen. Grududen. Gurly-doodly-doodly-doodin. That's me. Look at the clipboard.
It's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission with. The edges are rounded, however. The U4 size board feels thick and heavy in your hand. Light shimmers on its wet surface.
The drawing game.
On the back, you see the embossed letters, RCM.
It's a separate streaming platform. Picardo's a separate streaming platform. It's not just Do you think Twitch would allow me to play a video game that encourages you to draw porn on it? The whole point of, maybe I should switch to Picardo is Twitch won't let me draw the porn on it. Which, fair enough. If that's not what they want, I can't tell them how to run their shit. But I can go somewhere else when that's what I want to do, you know? Anyway, we're doing this right now. You want to see the skills? It's been a while since I've drawn. I haven't drawn since I finished drawing the thing I've been drawing for you. So, you're gonna... I'll tell you what, after this, after we get to a good comfortable stopping point in Disco, I'll stop the stream. Just draw on a tired page of PP. I might. But I'll stop the stream here, and we'll switch over to... I'll start the stream up again in a minute after that with weird ones. Yeah, weird ones. Weird ones are good. Switch over to like a drawing request stream so I can get a good little warm up. Still on Twitch, mind you. We'll stay on Twitch and do a little drawing request thing, and then after that I'll probably switch over to Picardo, depending on if I'm tired by the time we reach this good stopping point. Anyway, shake the ledger.
Something rattles inside, ever so lightly. Is there a hidden compartment? And something small inside? Light, made of paper or cardboard? Or dried flowers, perhaps?
What is that? What is that emote? What is that? Oh. Popsicle. Hey. Spuds, please. Spuds, please. I'm... That's not fair. Okay. Made of paper or cardboard?
Permeables. It's not hidden per se. The compartment is made for permeable materials that would get damaged if something happened to it.
Peek inside.
The plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli, but it is not see-through. You cannot see to its center.
How would I open it?
With your hands, you 4-sized pages hang from the clip screwed to the top of the board.
Interfacing check.
The two sides of the board appear slightly misaligned, like a drawer that's come off its slides. If you bend the plastic on your knee slowly, the slides snap back into place. It should be possible to just,
Slide the door open.
Without resistance or sound, the two panels move against each other. The compartment is now open.
What's inside?
2 ticket stubs and a handmade postcard.
Let's pick up the card.
Thin wax paper has been glued to a piece of cardboard. Sounds like leaves rustling when you pick it up. You see violet flowers, floral patterns, patches of glue.
Open it.
Familiar handwriting lines the inside of the card. Looped, round letters in a woman's hand. A young woman in her 20s. There is care, effort, and a smile, you think. Although that is not something you can read from someone's handwriting. Harry, it begins. You're already reading. I wanted to write you a letter so you can read it when you wake up. Maybe it will make you happy.
Keep reading.
Your hand shakes, holding the card. Every morning when I step out and you're asleep behind me, it says, I find a little piece of sadness in me. I carry it in my chest, down Voyager Road. Every step I take, it grows. By the time I reach the fuel station, it has filled me entirely. I step onto the light rail and look back. Sparks fall from the bow collector. I know it will be like this until late afternoon, when I get off the 42 and walk back to you. You. Every step I take will get lighter. It almost makes me run.
Right.
Sometimes I do. I can't believe I met you. I can't believe the happiness I feel with you. You have a vast, vast soul, and I will always, always, always come back to it.
When the game launched, it didn't have the voice acting. This is like a super duper special edition that comes with the voice acting. But it got patched in later. And when they were like, oh yeah, we're patching in voice acting, people were like, what the fuck are you talking about? How? There's so much dialogue and shit in this game. How are you doing that? And then they're like, yeah, and every single voice, every single little ping that goes off is going to be voiced. The only thing that isn't going to be voiced is you. And it's like, oh! Or, well, Harry. But you know what I mean, the player. And it's like, oh, that's so much work. For such a... They only raised the price, I think $10. And it's like, oh. It's very impressive. Keep reading.
Kisses, kisses, kisses. You feel the air sucked out of your lungs and the blood sucked out of your head. Everything around you gets dark. Small white dots appear. Sparks fall like snow from the bow collector. A streetcar distancing. You feel the ledger slip from your hand.
Fall sideways. I mean, falling forward, sure, but like you'd hit your face. Granted, your face is already fucked, but you know what I mean. And there's the title card. You can get this big thought thing. This is like all of the thoughts, mind you. But you can get that on like a face mask. I was looking at the merch store the other day, and they got that. They also, you can buy the tie. You can buy the horrifying necktie if you want it. Or well, you can't because it's sold out. But it was available to purchase. Begin.
There is nothing. Again.
Nothing.
Nothing sad, brother. No treachery. Just blackout.
Just lie there, passed out.
Well, almost nothing. There is the ground below you. That's still there. And the small light that's on, fluttering, somewhere in the basal ganglia.
Who's that?
That's me. Blue eyes, that's me.
And who was that?
Who was what?
He speaks of the sickening longing, the unwell emotion. Even in the darkness, he's grasping for it. Still trying to hold on to the great sorrows slipping in the water. Slimy.
No, I was cool. I'm cool.
The cool when you're dead, brother.
Man.
Here in the paleo-mammalian cortex, we call it the shadow. Because it's always there.
Tell him. Tell him.
Ah, yes. In the olfactory system, they call it the apricot chewing gum scented one. It's unhealthy of them to linger on it so. But as they say, what do you do?
What do we say? What do we say? It smelled so nice, or smelled like betrayal. Vote, you fools! Wow! Immediately a split. 50-50. Don't make me pick. Oh, they're gonna make me pick. It smelled so nice.
It didn't smell nice. It smelled like betrayal.
Was that the X something? The...
Bloated corpse of the past resurfacing.
Yes, that.
Don't prod at it. It will start moving again.
Where is Voyager Road?
There is no Voyager Road. There are no roads, no houses, no lights in the windows. It's all on pause.
There was something about a bow collector, too?
Yeah, man. What was that about?
Okay, I'm glad to see that we got no answers on that question. We ask the game, what is this? And the game replies, fuck, I don't know. Enough! Just lie there, motionless.
You think they would let you? Until you disintegrate into biomolecules? No. Someone is breathing on your face now, inspecting your pupils, stupid idiot.
Imagine your brain just going, yeah, weird shit, isn't it? Yeah. Your brain thinks something, and then you go, why did I think that? And your brain goes, I don't know. No, you're in control here, man. I just do shit for you. What? I'm not coming back. Intrusive thoughts. Oh, baby. Yeah, man. That's the good shit right there. I ever tell you? I'll tell it on stream. It was funny. I don't know. I've had that once. I've had that a couple times. But there was one time I was doing the laundry. And for some reason, the phrase, look at this guy over here with his pointy asshole, came into my mind. I was not looking at anyone, I was looking at clothes. But that was a thought that crossed my mind. And I don't know what it means. And it frightens me. What could that be? What is a pointy asshole? That's the part that worries me. Why did I think it would be a good idea to break that thing? I don't know. Toothed. No toothed. Get the tooth out. No toothed. I'm not coming back.
Oh, but you are. They're pouring something on you. Something in you.
It's delicious. Glowing lights on a dashboard emerge out of nothingness.
Where am I?
In the upholstered cabin of Lieutenant Kitsuragi's motor carriage, seated in the driver's basket. The air is thick with leatherworks and heavy fuel oil. Cold water runs down your chin.
Drink. Water.
The lieutenant is extending a small canister to you. All right. So there's a cup. Yeah, not blood. Not blood today. Not today. I'm realizing I don't know. Yes, alerts is layered approach. Okay. Yeah, I'll call a vote here, and this will decide whether or not we'd be nice to Kim in this conversation, because you can be kind of mean, and I'm not going to call a vote every time. So, yeah. Vote! While I sleep. 4, 3, 2, 1! We're being nice to Kim. Good. I like Kim. Drink!
The water is cold, silvery, the stuff of life itself, as it pours down your parched throat. The pounding in your head recedes. The darkness parts.
Drink. You haven't drunk water in 2 days. Did you know the human body is not made to survive on alcohol alone? You need a secondary form of hydration.
Drink.
With greedy gulps, you down half a liter of cold water. Some of it spills on the driver's seat. The lieutenant pays no heed to
it. Secondary.
What happened?
I should ask you the same.
You were reading your paperwork. Then you passed out. I carried you to my kinema to take you to a hospital. Then you came to.
How long was I out?
10 minutes, maybe.
What do we say here? How cryptic do we want to be? Vote. Oh, we're gonna be like that, are we? 3, 2, 1. Well, I'm gonna click it. Don't worry. I'm gonna check this out though, because I think we got a new one. The Bow Collector. I've never seen this one. Sparks fall like snow. Bow Collector steel. Car. Blah 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 blah. We are a cryptid. Spooky. I'm glad you said that. Because there's some shit. Harry's not a cryptid. Harry's not, I'm gonna jump out ahead of that. Harry's not a cryptid, as far as I know. But you'll see. Slowly down the slope of the Voyager Road. Blah, 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 blah. He's Mothman. I wish he was Mothman. Not a game where you can play as Mothman. And I don't mean in like the fucking SMT Persona way where you get to have Mothman be your friend. I want Mothman. I want to be Mothman. Jersey Devil, you do not play as the Jersey, or you do not play as Mothman in the Jersey Devil. You play as the Jersey Devil in the Jersey Devil. Bet you forgot that that was a game, didn't you? I'll play it on stream sometime. That game sucks ass. It's really cool though. I really like the design for the Jersey Devil in it. But yeah, no, is he the Jersey Devil? Well, does he have horse hooves? He does do funny dances on the tops of buildings. Am I the Jersey Devil? You might be. Are you? Anyway, the boat collector. Blah, 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 blah. Electrical cables run overhead, and the boat collector draws across them like a musical instrument. A flash. She's standing at the rear window, holding onto the rail in a spring coat, waving at you. Oh, is this the lady that... We get -1 authority for hell on earth, and we get -1 hand-eye coordination for hell on earth. Fair. And what's this one? White Morning. Oh, this is just like a general purpose good one. This one lets you zoom out farther once it's internalized. You see yourself from above. You're passed out on the blue tiles of the hostel room. Even from this distance, you can see your eyelids flutter at the mention of what? A great white object, letting out its sweet smell like a lily of the valley. The little man's forgotten its name, but he still remembers the feeling. And look, he moves! The feeling animates him. He instinctively reaches out for the feeling's best friend, a bottle of Commodore Red. He puts on his disco clothes and gets smaller and smaller. Should I read? I'll read this. No, I won't. No, it's basically just what it said before. I read the part that was new. Read the watermark. Anyway, yes. I came in contact with the burnt-out ruins of the past, Lieutenant.
That does sometimes happen.
Yeah, I'm glad he just fucking plays along. He's like, yeah, I get it. I mean, I guess if you're dealing with Harry, pretty quickly you're going to pick up, okay, there's probably, yes, the ledger of failure and hatred. But yeah, if you work with Harry, you're probably going to pick up, okay, there's going to be some shit that's probably going to set him off. He's probably got some triggers that I'm not aware of, that I'm going to be aware of by the time we're done.
He replies with such understanding, it's as if the burnt-out ruins of the past were an occupational hazard. Athlete's foot for cops.
Oh yeah, also that.
You dropped, please. Are you okay to proceed?
Let's solve this case.
Good.
The Ledger of Failure and Hatred is a special item that can be used both as an interactable and a tool equipped in your held slot for skill bonuses. Find it under the Tools tab in your inventory.
Item? Oh, his pen. We can pawn his pen! Do we pawn his pen? Tools. There it is. Sorry, I had to take a bathroom break. And no, you don't want to pawn his pen? You don't want to pawn Kim's pen? Understandable. Let's see here. What is this? +1 Inland Empire, +1 Empathy, and -2 Authority. How are those stats? How's Inland Empire? Inland Empire is at a 2. What's the other ones? Empathy and -2 Authority. I don't know. If I saw someone walking around with a fucking clip... Let's just pawn Kim. Yeah. If I saw someone walking around with a clipboard, I'd assume better of them than if they didn't have... Yeah, we could... I'd be more willing to pawn Spooky, although I feel like we'd get more money from spoons. Yeah, empathy. 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 We do need boosts in both of those. How's our authority? Our suggestion is at 0. Empathy 1, Inland 2, Authority 1. Can we go with absolutely zero authority? I don't think we could go with absolutely zero authority. I feel like the game would track that and be like, no one's gonna listen to you. Because the game tracks some weird shit. Also, if we take a look over here, because we have filled out the ledger, or no, we haven't. We haven't filled out the ledger properly. But you get a lot more details on like your character sheet, in terms of like, oh, how much does Kim like you? How much is this? How much is that? Blah 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 blah. Disrespect your surroundings. Did that say that somewhere? Yeah. And like how many points have you put into the different like archetypes? Or like there's like Apocalypse Cop and Superstar Cop and blah blah blah. Disrespect yours. No, but the authority is me. The authority is me. It's how much authority do I project? It's how much do... How yeah. I project a little, but I'm a cop. I need people to listen to me. Yeah. Okay. Hence why we keep going wild in here. Shut up! I'll time you all out. I realize 2 of you are my mods. I think the other one might be 2, but this week we were flaunting cake in the shorts. Okay. We're gonna move on with the video game now, assholes. Look at this. What are we doing? Read the watermarks. Kim, we need to turn your car on.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Kim, how do I turn the headlights on?
All right. Ready? I turn, you press start. It's next to the preheater.
Press engine start.
The dashboard lights up with orange glow. The rouse per minute gauge jumps, and the engine of the Caprice Canelo comes to life with a whiny growl. Like a leopard waking from its sleep, yawning and roaring at the same time.
Press the button labeled headlights.
The lights unfold with a little click, casting electrical light onto the ground before the vehicle.
There you go. I'll turn them off from the remote once you're done. We just need to stand in front of the machine now.
Wow, that's a big message. What's going on? What's spooky is... Spoons. Spoons. Okay, let's go step in the light. Doo-doo.
As you hold your ledger's clip under the headlamp, an iridescent hologram appears. A street grid and the veins of a great river. A familiar sensation washes over you.
There she is. Revachol West.
There's a note of pride in the lieutenant's voice. I feel like he doesn't appreciate us. Yeah? Yeah? Here we are producing content. I guess you are. I'm not exactly one to care about numbers, but the number's kind of big right now. Is it because you two are being horny idiots? His loss, I'll hide the impending lewd commissions I'm gonna get. Yeah, you do that. You keep those safe. You don't show me them, I'll burn you. I'll injure you. Oh, that like hurt my throat to do. Hold on, I think I might have missed a message or two up here. Let's just pawn Kim. Can we pawn Spooky? I'd get some good cash and I'd steal everything and bring it to... Oh, that's not a bad deal. Wait, what? If they don't offer enough, I'll just go put on booty shorts or something. And then, yeah, okay. I'll stick them on an NSFW Twitter and in a hidden channel on my Discord. Yeah, that's fine. Revachol West.
Around the borders of the watermark are dozens, no, hundreds of micro-perforations.
Look at the perforations.
There are many of them, and they are divided into 3 separate rows.
Tally up the rows.
The first row has 18 dots.
Not bad.
Not bad for what? You don't even know what it means yet.
I mean, we will. It's a big number. I like big numbers. What about the next one?
The next is the longest. It runs all the way around the border, and then some.
Wait, we ain't horny. Are you spooky? Plus, Natani is quiet. Yeah, Natani is quiet. That's okay. Natani's always quiet. Cool as a cucumber that rides a motorcycle. Valid. That's pretty cool. I don't think you're that cool, Spooky. Oh, no, don't feel bad. It's okay. I don't mind. I was just reading out what someone else had said. Don't you worry. Okay. Count them individually.
You count 216 perforations. Considering that nice, large number, a wave of pride washes over you. Though you can't say why, precisely.
Exactly. We like the big numbers. What about the last row?
The last row has 3 perforations.
3? That's it?
That's it.
Hey, Kim, what do all these holes mean?
Those are perforations. They represent your record as an officer of the RCM. They are your statistics, as it were. I should have guessed you'd keep a record. Officers often do. Let's take a look.
Alpha male officers who are proud of their numbers often do. It's meant.
Oh. What's going on? Apparently, I am landing in horny jail. I will be quiet now. No. I'm not saying to be quiet. I'm only saying to be quiet. No. You do whatever you want. I don't mind. I'm just fucking around, you know? That's all I do. That's all I ever do. Is fuck around.
The first row represents your years of service. 18 years. Okay, not bad at all. What did you do before you volunteered?
Let's throw this up to a vote. Because there's 7 choices here and I'm scared. 3, 2, 1, vote's active. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I walk the land telling whores and liars of the end to come. There are 9,855 days remaining. Got drunk like a megastar. That would have been good too. But I kind of like this one. This one's funny. Speaking of which, did you all see, by the way, that fucking signs of the end of the world, or some variation of that phrase, was trending on Twitter today? You know, that's a... I mean, yeah. But that was a funny thing to... Oh, hello, Twitter. Good morning to you, too. Anyway. 9,855 days left. You guys are getting married, and the women have rights. Exactly.
Cool. I'm glad you joined us. Not a lot of money in doom crying. Let's move on, shall we?
Damn.
This next row, the one that wraps all the way around, is your number of closed cases. Closed is good. It means finished. You've got, let's see, wow, more than 200.
216, to be exact.
It's quite a lot. even for someone who's been on the force for nearly 2 decades. Usually, clearing more than 10 cases a year puts you in the 90th percentile of all RCM officers.
So you're saying I used to be a super cop? I used to be good. That's some solace, I guess. What's the last number? Or, I don't think I can ever re-become this person. What's the last number? I'll put it to a vote. Vote time. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's exactly what I thought. So you're saying I used to be a super cop?
Call it what you want.
Oh.
You were a valuable member of your precinct. Now, let's look at the last row. Right. Those are your confirmed kills. You've got precisely 3 perforations there.
Superstar, super cop. Superstar, super... Hold on. Superstar, super cop, hobo cop. Superstar, hobo cop, feminist, celebrity lookalike, super cop. That's not too many.
For an RCM officer, especially Precinct 41, which is in the Jamrock Quarter, it's rather tame. I mean that in a good way.
Yeah, Superstar looks like a different Superstar. We're the coolest.
There are certain officers who treat their kills like some kind of ghoulish game. If they do happen to solve a case, it's usually by accident.
So obviously the lieutenant doesn't think very highly of these officers.
But it seems as though you are, or at least were, one of the good ones. So we have that to be thankful for.
Have you ever killed anyone, Kim?
Yes.
Declining to elaborate. Fair. How do you handle the strain?
Everyone has their own method of coping. Some more effective or self-destructive than others.
He gives you a meaningful look. He's trying to break through to us.
Personally, I find it helps to keep up a few hobbies.
Oh, that was weird. Like what?
Oh, this and that. Let's not get into it now.
Maybe I should find a hobby.
Why not gardening? You've already got the gloves.
He points at your yellow gardening gloves. See, this is what I mean. The game tracks weird, stupid shit. Thanks for this.
The lieutenant nods.
Let's look at the shimmering street grid.
The rectangular watermark is overlaid with the logo of the RCM, and yet the major arteries of Revachol are all recognizable. They shimmer in the Kanema's headlights.
Where are we on this? Point to the map.
Let me see.
He takes the ledger for a moment and inspects it.
Right here.
He says, his finger near the top of the map, on a segment of coast jutting out into the great ocean. Seems nice. Seems like a shithole. I'm sure I've seen worse. Vote time! Tell us, how badly do we think of this town? How poor do we think the town is? Vote now. We got a tie! Seems like a shithole.
It has its problems.
Okay, let's go.
Right. I'll go turn off the lights.
What I get for being nice, right? I mean, we are in like a fucking ex-war zone, so it's not like the town's very... The town's probably not got too much going on good, even to begin with, just like structurally. You can now see your statistics on the journal page to the right of the task description. And let's do that. We've got 3 points into Superstar Cop, 1 point into Apocalypse Cop, 2 points into Sorry Cop, no points in Boring Cop, 1 point in Communist, 0 points in Fascist, 1 point in Ultra Liberal, 0 points in Moralist, Good Cop, Bad Cop, 2 points, Honor, 0. Good Cop, Bad Cop is how much Kim likes us. We are at 2. I'm not sure how high we're supposed to have it. People killed 3. Oh yeah, that's just the lore. Okay. Now then, what do you guys think we should do next? We could go look at the body. We could ask Gart about the trash. We can't do these. I mean, we can, but like they're broader, sweeping things that we're not going to be able to just go do. At least one of those can go up. Yeah, man. I wonder if they let you like fucking take a pin and like poke it if you manage to kill that girl. You remember that scene? Where you shoot the child. Check down your badge, pay for damages. Yeah, so there's 3 that we can do. 3 that we can go do right now. We can go ask Guard about the trash clothes, or ask Kuno. We can go figure out. Call Sylvia on the shortwave to see if she made the call, or we can go inspect the victim's body now that we have ammonia. What do you guys think? You don't got no opinions one way or the other? Let's see here. Let's go check the body out since we've got the ammonia. Hello, corpse.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell.
Why?
It is all it does now.
Spooky. Both you and Spoons, I have to constantly be on your fucking case to eat and sleep like humans. Why? Why do I have to keep fucking giving you guys shit? Yeah, you better be. You better be sorry. Well, I'm gonna be live for a bit, so you might as well go eat now. Actually, you know what? Before we inspect the body, I'm gonna take a quick break so that we can go eat, and also because my eyes need a short rest from reading so much text. So, we're gonna take a quick couple minutes. You are the only one I can trust here. You sit right here, you watch them, make sure they fucking behave. I'll be back. Is that better? still here. Ah, there's Natanya. Let's turn the PRPR back on. Where am I? Good question. I don't have an answer for you. You know, I don't. Also playing Spelunky. Valid. Valid. Spelunky's fun. Now then. Let's move on. Make the check again. We still only have an 8% chance of not vomiting. Nope. Darn. I don't think I want to be a cop anymore. You feel the lieutenant pat your back rhythmically. You got gifted a sub? To who? The Lost Drake. Oh, well, well. Why can't I keep it in if I've been a cop my whole life? Seriously, this isn't fun. I don't want to be a policeman anymore. Can't we do something else? I think I want to solve something else right now. Do it without me. I just can't keep it down. Save the game. Oh, I can't save right now. Okay. Call a vote. One. Can't we do something else? I think I want to solve something else right now. He withdraws his hand from your back and looks you in the eye. No. But I don't want to get my shit together. But my shit is already together. No. Okay. Okay. Turn away. Volumetric shit compressor. Your shit is apart, and it's rather unbecoming of a cop and a human being. It's supposed to be the opposite of that. Together. Compressed in a small area. To achieve a solid level of shit compression, squeeze your butt cheeks together for 30 minutes. Do something similar with the two hemispheres of your brain. Talk to people. Maybe that will help. Let's internalize that. Damn. Oh, what's this? What kind of boots? Lieutenant, workers' boot tracks. And point to them. Lieutenant takes out his little notebook. Visual calculus check. Get an exact count of boot prints. I had 72%. seriously running out of shits to give. Let corpse. I enjoy this scene, by the way that this is played out. We looked at the dead body, we threw up, Kim told us to get our shit together, we walked over, looked at boot prints, and then we're just like, no, I refuse. I've wasted my life protecting humans. They don't deserve it. Fuck these boot prints! Man. We're so fragile. Cop gives up. The end. Would I be a bad person if I played Resident Evil 3 remake instead of 2? Apparently the 3 remake isn't quite as good, but I like Nemesis more than I like Mr. X, so I'm gonna say you do whatever you want. If you ever got the original RE3. Yeah, all Resident Evil games are usually pretty short. Because you're supposed to play them, like, multiple times. Anywho. That's the end of it. We've hit the end of the game. No, we haven't. But we've hit the end of the stream. Luckily, there was an autosave, so we're not resetting from 0 when we come back. But, let's move back to this screen. Hello! What's this? And that Nemesis plays too similarly to Mr. X, but that's RE2 remake, putting him in way earlier than normal. We could play some Don't Starve. I'll be real, I'm not feeling very well, is why I'm saying that we're cutting it short. Remember we were supposed to do like a funny art stream? Right? Yeah, I got a little spooked by something. Don't worry about it. Everything's fine. I hope I feel better too. I'm sure I will in pretty short order. But for now, it's time to find somebody to raid. Who's live? Meg is live. Megbert. That might be good. Hold on. Let me open Twitch and see if there's someone smaller. Because love Meg to bits, but she's pretty successful already. I don't think she's gonna need our like 3 extra viewers that come with me. Turn that off. Yeah, that looks alright. Who's live? Who's live that I could raid? Show me them all. Show me them all. Who's this? raid Fugel again. We raided Fugel pretty recently, though. Mackenzie. Who's this? Miwa. Yeah, no, let's do Meg then. There's nobody who seems like... There's somebody who I've spoken to enough to be like, oh yeah, it'd be a good idea to raid this person. So yeah, we'll go see Meg. Raid channel. Megbert. Megbert is making a tier list of some description. Start raid. Okay. I will see you all later. We'll play more disco. In short order. It won't take too long. I don't think it'll be tomorrow necessarily, but I'll probably stream something tomorrow. Okay. I'm sending you all on your way now. I don't think there's too much of a delay, so you shouldn't get my goodbye cut off. But, goodbye!